Hey everybody, today we're going to be doing Color Field. We haven't played this one before, so this will be our first run through for it. We have Mr. Jenkins here. He is our resident paint expert. Clearly he knows what he's doing. He's going to help us play through our first round here. This is a tile matching game. It's played in 3 rounds. Each round goes a set number of turns, so it's 5 for the first round and then 4 for the second and third round. Each player will go in order, picking off the paint palette. First player is the one who has most recently painted something.
Which is me.
Wifey was painting a 3D printed griffin, so she gets to go first.
Okay.
You also get your 3 little inspirations here, which will give you a little extra free action. Once you use it, it's kind of turned over, and that's it. It's done. You get 3 per game.
And he's done.
And for them, he's done. All right. So
we're also not using these.
Yes. So the community tools add extra things to it. For example, all matched navy tiles on edges score double. So these would kind of go each time going. Those double. Some were like, hey, everybody takes extra turns. Somebody did this.
Mm-hmm.
So these are extra like additional effects on the game. When you play with these, you actually get 2 more inspirations. But we are going to, as it recommends not using those for the first game, we are going to not use those.
This is also our first time playing.
Yes, very first time. I just read the rule books for the very first time.
Yeah. I, again, picked this up because Steve and his sister and his mother are all artists, like actual digital art, physical art. So I thought this would be something fun that we could play with, like, his sister. And yeah, so we're gonna test it out.
So our first thing we do, you make your little pile of paint here. Oh yeah, this is the first player marker. It does not.
How cute.
It does not move. It stays with the first player the whole time. So she gets it the whole time. First thing you do, you put your little piles of paint here, and it says you should do some extra piles, so everybody can reach. It doesn't matter which ones you take from, just that you have them here. So we're gonna go one at a time, picking up a foundation. It has a little carrot that tells you which way it goes, and it goes in order on your board. And what we're trying to do is get edges matched on the paint.
And you have to go in order.
Yes, it's got to set down in order. It's not bad. I have a pretty good board here.
Mine's pretty bad.
So we're going to go tile by tile to score it at the end. And every edge that matches is a point. And then if you have like a continuous splob of color, that's points. So, and it actually scores not only with the tiles, but also the edge of the board. Each of these player boards is different, but they're all equally valuable. So you just kind of randomly take them at the beginning, and that goes in. So we then are going to do our fill the palette board. So it says we are going to draw from the current round and place them face up on the palette board. So we're going to draw from round 1 and we get 3. And 3. So this is our paint that's available. Obviously, like this one has a lot of blue. This one has number 2, which means it actually scores as 2 points when you score that one. So now we're going to actually pick one at a time. So we get to do 5 turns of picking and placing them. When you place it, you can rotate it whichever way you want, but once it's placed down, that's where it is. If you want to change it later, you have to use one of your inspirations. Your inspirations will let you either swap 2 tiles in position, or will let you rotate 1 tile. And I believe you have to take from round 1 now. Yeah, so you're going to take either one of these 3 or from round 1.
And I am going to place them on here in
And
any way I want.
Mm-hmm, and it will discard the tile, which will then go to your discard, which is how we keep track of our turns.
Okay.
So basically, once we each have 5 in our discard tile, we get to go to the next round.
And I can put it anywhere.
Here we go. You can take one of these, or you can take off of either one of these piles. Normally this would be 1 pile, but it's
I have
big
T-Rex
table.
arms. I'm just gonna steal this one right off the bat.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put it gonna take that off, right?
Mhm.
And I'm gonna put this one here.
Okay.
Is that? Hold on. Hold on. We can rotate it. Okay. I have a feeling this is actually going to be a lot more complicated than it looks. I don't
This
know
is
why I
definitely-
have that feeling.
This is definitely a spatial reason game.
So we're going to do... that? Yeah, we're going to do that.
You can do that.
Okay.
I am going to. I like this, what I have here, but this tile here does not do well for me. We're going to put this one in its place, like it's. It's okay. We'll stay with that.
Okay. We're still pulling from round 1, right?
Yes. And this refills when it's empty or when they're all taken.
Okay.
And then if nobody takes from it since your last turn, it resets entirely. So there being only 2 of us, that'll probably happen quick. And then you pulled off of the top of the stack.
Yeah.
So since my last turn, nobody's taken from the thing. So this would reset. These get discarded.
Oh.
And we get new ones out. There. Let's go with. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna put it. Oh, that's not. It's not as good as I thought it was gonna be for me. It's not. But we can make it work. We can make it work. That's still okay. Just like that. One of the things I was mentioning when we were playing Azul was that it actually had a 0 position on the scoreboard. This game, like most, does not have a 0 position. It just has you set your tokens off on the header when you start.
Which is fine.
In this game, it's very unlikely that you're going to end a round without scoring something. I'm not going to say it's impossible because you probably could, but it's not likely.
A lot harder than it looks.
It's such a simple little concept. Let's see, you pulled off the top.
I did, so that one will be discarded.
It's going to be redone. That's. I am going to. I need one. I'm taking this one right here. So it can go right there, and it's actually pretty nice for me right there. So that's actually really nice for me. So, where I'm at right now, my board looks pretty good. I know that tile right there is actually pretty bad for me because if you rotate it like the way it would fit for any of mine that I have, it just doesn't match any of what I would want to upgrade. If this red and blue were flipped, it would be actually okay for me. But as is, it's pretty bad. So I'm going to try to pull off of this instead. I'm going to look at this. And I'm going to say, well, that's technically better. Okay, so this is technically better for me. What I was going to say is if it's not, you can technically take your one you drew and you can drop it in the discard. I believe that's 5 for me. Yes, we should have 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's our first round done. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's our first round.
You don't replace all of the...
No, because it's only 5.
Okay.
So now we're going to look at our scoring. So on this, we're going to go through our nice little scoring here. we're gonna go tile by tile, and we're gonna look at how many matched edges you have. And again, it counts with this. So every edge has 2 possibles. So this tile, I match 1. I don't match here. I match here for 2. I match here for 3. This one I match for 1. I match here, but it counts for 2. It says a 2. I match here and I match here. So all the edges going up. So we're gonna go all the way through all of our tiles doing that. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24.
21 for me.
21 for wifey. All right, and then we do our largest patch, which is going to be however many, has to be at least 3 elements, and it has to be a continuous go of colors. So for me, I have 1, 2, 3. That's going to be my largest. I think yours is the same. 1, 2, 3. Your blue here. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I have
So-
3, 3, 3. Is that, do these count or no?
No, it has to be 1
Oh, okay.
continuous
So
blue.
yeah, 3.
So we're both going to go 1, 2, and 3. All right. And that finishes that round. So now your score determines how many you can keep. So we're going to reset. These are gone. We don't care about these. The higher your score, the fewer tiles you can keep. In a 2-player game, it's 1 additional. As first player, I don't get to keep any. It is a 2-player game. I get to keep 1. So I'm going to keep this 1 tile that worked well for me. Megan gets to pick 2 of her tiles and keep them. And this gets discarded.
That's hard.
Yeah, so the highest you can do is if you're in 4th place in a 4-player game, you can keep 3 tiles.
Think that.
Do that? Okay. So then we do foundation tiles again, and same thing in order you keep them in. Foundation is near as pretty this time.
Mm-hmm.
And we are on round 2 now.
Okay.
First player is always first player. So Megan gets to start us off again. And we're going to do the same thing, but this time we only get 4 actions.
Okay. That's good to know.
I like games like this. They're very, very simple, but make you put a lot of thought into them. Makes you overthink a lot. And it can make a very basic, simple concept actually quite entertaining, quite fun to go with. This one right here. Put it right here.
Hi, Puzz.
Hi, Fuzz Fuzz.
You done with your nap?
You here to paint? Are you gonna paint with us?
She likes paint. Well, she likes paint water.
Oh, she loves paint water. Paint water is delicious and nutritious. It's the best of the human waters. Because it is a simple fact, human water is better than cat water. That's a
Steve
good-
has to cover his night water with his wallet because all the cats like to drink out of it.
my glass that I keep on my nightstand has to have my wallet on it all night long. Otherwise, I'll wake up and hear kitty cats drinking in my water.
Alright, I guess we're gonna go with these. Okay.
I'm gonna take this one. Just gonna go right here. Like that. Which means we're going to get 2 off mine last time, so I'm gonna do 2 off yours. We're gonna go like that. Alright. What do you think, Fuzz?
She don't think nothing.
She says you're dumb. She says there isn't a thought in this empty little head of yours. Is she correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Oh, that's what she needs is the scritches. She needs those scritches.
So do you have to pull?
You have to do something. Now you
just-
could pull it and put it right in your discard.
Oh, okay.
You've got to make a pull.
Okay.
But it can go straight to your discard if you don't want to use it.
I think what we're gonna do.
Keep in mind, you get this turn and one more, and we're done with this round.
Yeah,
So
because none of those are working for me. I need. That's not really what I wanted either. Let's see if it'll work though. And I can replace any of these, right?
yes.
So even if I placed it this round, I can still
You can still
replace
replace
it.
it.
Okay.
And you can use your inspirations to swap or rotate.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exactly what I was after. There's a whole bunch of blue.
That's what I wanted.
That's exactly what I wanted. There's a whole bunch of blue. Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was gonna just lay in the middle of it.
Now, technically, nobody's pulled from the center, so you can wipe the center out and read the entire
out.
center. So let's wipe out the center. And let's redo the center. Fuzzy?
Hey, those are my brand new chairs.
Nope. You can be as angry as you like. You can be as angry as you like. You can struggle all you want. You are my little void. Oh, sad cattle. That's definitely not anger and hatred coming from this poor little cackle. Alright. So now one of the things I can do is I can use one of my inspirations right now. And I can switch these two tiles before my turn starts. So that I can take this tile here and I can replace this one like this. And that is my 4. You should have your 4.
I have my 4.
So we are done.
Okay.
I don't think I did all that great, but we're going to find out. My first tile scores 1 beautiful point. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. Not bad. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 points.
28 for me.
Oh, Chivas. It should be 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, wifey went zoom. All right, now we get to look at our longest path. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me. Wifey's,
What is this?
it has to be 3 minimum, so you don't have one. Okay. So now we're going to do the same thing. As first player, wifey gets to keep 1 tile. As second player, I get to keep 2. So I like these 2. I'm going to keep them.
And I get to keep 1.
You get to keep 1. I'm going to start redoing my foundation while wifey's making her choices.
Wow, it's still a whole lot of bad. Wow.
Alright, we get to refill with our round 3. These will have some more extra special, beautiful things here. Yeah, Life gets to fire us off. And just like the last round, we're going to do 4 on this one.
Oh, okay.
So it's 4.
That's not as bad as I was thinking.
I like how little tile games like this, they can be very misleading. Some of the ones that look very simple can be very complex, and some of the ones that look very complex can be very simple. Come on. I am going to take this one here. And I'm going to put it here, which does not score that 3, but I have a plan. Oops, that goes away.
It's always either going to be really good or really bad when Steve says he has a plan.
This game is 2 to 4, and the 4-player token colors match the 4 colors that are on the palette, which I think is a nice little touch. Hers. There's no reason I can't just start with mine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's ugly. That is really ugly. We can make it work though. Which is good because that's exactly what I needed.
It's not your turn.
That is.
No, it's not.
That is.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, it isn't because we both done 2. Yeah. Getting ahead.
You brat.
It's always my turn.
Oh man.
Wifey, that board looks horrible.
I know, it's so bad. I really don't know what I'm gonna do to fix this awful mess that I have found myself in.
So while we're talking about awful, horrible looking paint boards and playing a paint theme game, one of the things that we've been talking about with a couple of our friends is doing a Bob Ross night where we all get a canvas and we all attempt to follow Bob Ross. This being, that none of us have, I think I'm the most experienced painter and I've done a whole one oil painting and it was not that good.
It's great.
It's not that good.
It's good.
It's not. So we thought that would be fun. So let us know in the comments if that would be something you guys might want to be watching, or maybe we do an on-stream paint hangout. We'll do a live video. She left my piece for me anyways. That was very nice. So this is the last action of the game, which means now is also a very good time, if needed, if there's nothing available, to go ahead and use an inspiration before or after your turn. So again, you can switch 2 tiles, or you can rotate a tile.
Can I do it after?
Yes. The inspirations are whenever you can do them on my turn. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They are an extra victory point at the end. I believe it's 1 point per, or I think they're tiebreakers. Yeah. So at the end of the game, if it is a tie, one of the tiebreakers will be the remaining inspiration points.
Mm-hmm.
So if by chance we end up tied, which it doesn't look like we're going to, but if we ended up tied, having more inspiration points would be the tiebreaker on that. That said, your inspiration points, you wouldn't really use them if it wasn't going to gain you a point. So the fact that it's a tiebreaker is not a huge thing. Megan's going to spend a bunch of her inspiration right now to kind of
try to
shuffle.
unfuck myself.
Yeah.
And doesn't that go away?
I took 1 from it,
Okay.
so it does not. It It will on my turn. My turn will clear it out, but it will not.
Okay, let's see if this is gonna help me or not.
So that is one thing that's kind of fun about this is because she pulled from that. Mine, it will reset for me, which really doesn't matter because none of those look good for me. Yeah, those look disgusting for me. So I'm going to draw a tile and hope this is beneficial for me. It is very not.
In the bin it goes.
It's probably going in the bin. Not only is it going in the bin, I have 2 inspirations I could use right now. Well, let's analyze this just for a moment. Even with inspirations, I can't really make this better. I could almost do it, but not close, not quite. So that's going to end the game. We are at our final round, so we're going to score one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 26, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's yet again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So I have 27
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
plus I think this does this count as
That's 3, yeah.
so
Which
3.
1, 2, 3. So that made the difference. Fuzzy. Oh, now it is a house rule. Whatever the cat touches is a legal move.
No.
So Wifey has 0 points.
I don't know where that was.
Like that, it was a 0. It is a house rule that anything the cat touches is a legal move. All right, Fuzzy, you're upset that she beat me. I know you don't like that.
I will also say like it's very not rare that I beat you, but like
She does not like when the emergency backup wins.
whatever, dick.
All right, I think that was a very enjoyable game. I think just from this one playthrough of it, it would definitely benefit from more players.
Yeah.
Make the tiles flow a little faster. The rule with the tiles resetting if nobody's touched it since your last turn, that's nice, but in a 2-player game that means if you don't take a tile,
Yeah.
you're letting the other person get a full refresh on it.
Yeah.
So
Are the advanced options something that we could use as in
I
a
think so.
2-player game?
I think so. So it like this one, all players take 6 turns this round, so it would just add 2 extra turns in this. Score any 2 tiles twice. So they just add a couple extra like things to it. Turquoise tiles, tile edges are wild, so you can get some different effects in this that could definitely change how the game goes. It could also definitely add a lot of complexity to it. So if this game is a little simple for you or your play group, that's something you can definitely do to add in. I like games that do that because you can always do things like, hey, you're playing with kids, or hey, you're playing with someone that's playing board games a lot. You just set them aside.
Yeah.
If you're playing with a group that board games a lot, or that's played this game a bunch and wants to add a little extra to it, you can go ahead and bring those in and have that extra little bit added in.
Thanks for watching us play Colorfield. We will have a part 2 up soon where we play with the advanced rules. In the meantime, enjoy Fidget.